So Louisa is in the studio today doing
Making Christmas ornaments.
Christmas ornaments.
Yeah. I make little trees. I just cut the glass, as you can see, all different kinds of glass. Now I need to grind the edges because the edges are really sharp. So this is the grinder. So I have all these pieces in here to go through to grind each piece. Yeah, the ornaments are beautiful, but they're labor intensive. That's for sure. So
you're gonna
I'm gonna show you how. Yeah, grinding. Yeah. This is just a grinding bit, and then there's water being fueled. Yep. And it's gonna hold it right to the edge, and then grind it up. And the reason why we do this is so that the copper foil will adhere properly. So there it is. It's less sharp. So when I put the foil on it,
it sticks to it.
It sticks better to it. Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
So those have all been ground already.
These are ground, yep, but they need to be rinsed and dried, and then foil can be put on them. And I have the little tree trunks. This is a whole bunch of these little tree trunks, so it's they'll look like that. And then I put a ball on the top usually.
Cute.
Yeah. So there's a lot of grinding to go on.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you when you're at your next phase.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Louisa.
Hi.
What are you doing now?
So now I've got the glass that I cut, and then it's ground. You can see the sides are ground.
Yep.
So that the copper tape will adhere. So now I'm just putting the copper on it. And if I can manage to get it inside here, it'll actually crimp it, but no, it's too thick. Anyway, so this is what...
So what's the copper tape for?
The copper foil is to be able to adhere two pieces of stained glass together. Because glass and glass, there's nothing you can do to make them adhere except use glass glue. But this is before the invention of glass glue, I guess, which is copper foil method of doing stained glass. So now I've got to just make sure that the copper foil is properly adhered.
Wow. Yeah, it looked all crimply, and now you're making it all smooth.
Right, and then I'm going to go over it actually with a dental tool because I want to make sure that the tape is on there really well. So then I used to go to a dentist in Newport, and they used to give me all their old cleaned dental tools, and this is one of them that I use all the time, and that's just to really get it nice and tight to the glass, so make sure the copper is nice and tight. And there you go, done.
Wow.
Ready for soldering.
Okay, so then we'll see the soldering in the next bit.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we're catching back up with Louisa a couple days later, and she is working on those trees, Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, the Christmas tree ornaments, and I just soldered this one. Yeah, very hot. So now I've got to solder the tree trunk to the bottom of the tree and this to the top so that it looks like the Christmas tree. So you can stay and watch.
Yeah.
You can speed up.
Better.
You can speed up the
Sorry, I'm trying to get the best view.
Stop recording and then record again.
Yep, okay.
All right, so now I'm just gonna solder this little piece. So it's very quick. This solder is stained glass soldering is very forgiving. You can make a mistake and just redo it. So now I'm going to do the bauble. It took me forever to figure out how to get it. It's just not as easy as it looks. Like it's taken me, 20 years to get to this point, really, where I've worked out the kinks on how to do things. And I still have so much to learn. But anyway, these...
So the solder was that...
The solder is...
That piece of wire looking thing that you had?
Yes, that's solder. Stained glass solder. So I think I've got to make a choice here. My friend Lisa Ryan helped me foil, cut this glass, foiled it, and now I'm soldering it. And it was her color choices. She wanted to do a little more retro look. Yeah. And I think that's awesome. Yeah. Very Charlie Brownie. So anyway, I've got to keep the tip of my soldering iron very clean, and so I'm going to solder on this. And I want this little one on an angle. I want to make it look like its head is to the side, sort of. So I want to keep it in that position. So now I just soldered it just to keep it, kind of tack it down. I have to go in the back and make sure it's all secure. Stained glass, it's fragile. So now I just want to look at it from the sides, make sure it's all sort of smooth. Get rid of some of that. Just that.
So that iron is like liquefying.
Yeah, it's a very soft solder. Like the solder that I use for sterling is very different.
Very hot. I can feel
Yeah, it is hot. Yeah. In the beginning, I have burned myself. Not on the iron itself, but like...
What is that?
This is just a ring. And I put on the top so you can hang the ornament.
Okay. Yep.
So, again, this I used to struggle with too. This was like sort of a technique I've learned over time, is how to get this to stick. So I just put some solder there, and then I go in some solder there. I cover the whole ring in solder, that's why it stays nice and shiny.
And then you have to do the back side of it too, like you did?
Yeah, I might. You run the risk of this then falling off if you heat it up too much. So you just have to be very gentle and just dab it on there. See, that's exactly what happened. So, but this is how forgiving it is. It's so easy compared to working with sterling. I can just get this down, go like this, and it's redone. Hit it real fast, and I would say that that's good.
Nice. Okay, so I'll come back and
come back when I'm polishing them up.
Yeah, when it's cleaned up, so we can really see what it looks like.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So these are some of Louisa's Christmas ornaments that are finished. Sorry, they're hanging on a fan so you can get a good look at them. They're so cute. We have a ton of them on our Christmas tree. And every year I ask her to make more.